My name is Imran Amir Irwan, 24006-240. This is assignment video 2 for KFS1011F outdoor recreation. Okay, so for the first rope is reef knot. So the procedure is the first one left over right. Just make it like this, and then the second step is the right over left.
Reef knot is quick and easy to tie. It is usually used for binding parcels like stack of newspaper or firewood. It is also suitable for tying bandages and securing dressing.
For the second knot is single sheet bend knot. Okay, so the first step is we take the first rope and we turn it and make it like a hole. And then the second rope, we insert it into the first rope.
The primary function of single sheet bend knot is to joining two ropes. It is excellent for joining two ropes even they are in same or different size and materials. It has non-jamming properties where it is easy to untie. It is reliable for securing connection of two rope ends because it's asymmetrical design.
Now for double sheet bend knot. Okay, so we have the first rope and the second rope. Now we take the first rope and make it into the loop just like this. Okay.
This knot enhances security for joining ropes. By adding extra turn around the other rope, it increases friction and grip, making far less prone to slipping. This knot also increases the strength of the single bend sheet.
Just like this. Okay. Now for double bend, we need to double sheet. We need to turn it again with the same rotation, just like this.
It is usually used for climbing and mountaineering to join the ropes in certain scenarios. It is also used to connecting anchor lines, especially when there is significant size difference between the lines.
Now for the single bow line knot. Okay, we just need a single rope and then use this rope to make the hole like this. You can see here the holes.
Primary function bowline knot is to form strong fixed loop at the end of the rope. It is very strong and secure under a constant load. It also has non-jamming properties and easy to untie that is useful for quick release. However, it is prone to loosening when not under load. Bowline can act as rescue loop which tied around the victim's waist. The non-tightening nature is vital to prevent constriction. It also can be used for lifting loads.
Now for the double bow line knot. Okay, just like a single bow line, you need to make a hole with this rope, just like this. But for double bow line, you need to make a two hole with the rope. As you can see, now we have two holes. Okay. After this, take the end of the rope.
This knot increase in strength and security than single bow line. It has really good strength retention, makes it favorable for more demanding situations. This knot is pretty common in climbing activities because of it is for untying the knot. It also is suitable for rescue and heavy duty operations. However, it is advisable to use knot stopper in case there is improper tying.
After this, you will get a double bow line knot. Now for the clove hitch knot, we just use a single rope for this, and then we need to have a pole. Okay, the first one, we just tie the rope around the pole just like this.
This knot is used to tie a rope to a post or cylindrical object. It is quick and easy to tie and has a simple structure. However, it is prone to slipping and not a really strong knot. It is usually used for tying a boat to a dock post for a temporary stop. It is also used for temporary binding that hold the object together.
And we just tie it off. Now, the clove hitch knot already tied. Now for the figure of 8 knot. Figure of 8, we just use the single rope. Okay, so with using this rope, you need to make a hole like this. The first step, just like this. Okay. After this, you need to make a number 8 with this end of the rope.
This knot is easy to tie and usually used as stopper knot that prevent a rope from slipping. It is larger and more secure than an overhand knot.
And then we just tie it up. Ta-da! Already done. Now for the figure of 8 loop. Okay, just like the first one, but we need to make the rope like this. Okay. Now every step is same like a figure of 8.
This knot creates a fixed loop and has a good strength retention. It also useful for creating a loop without access to the rope end. This knot also used to create secure loop for anchor system during climbing. Moreover, it can be used to create loops for pulleys or to attach to loads for lifting.
The number of 8. Okay, after this, take the end of the rope and then you insert the end into the first hole. And then you just tie it up. Now, the figure of 8 loop already done. Now for the last knot, we will make a figure of 8 turn into the figure of 8 loop just by using a single rope. Okay, so the first step is we need to make the figure of 8 by making a number 8. Okay, making number 8 just like this. And then here. After this, we just insert the end of the rope into the first hole. And then we get.
This knot done by create a loop by threading rope end rigorously through an imaginary figure 8 knot. It is a primary knot that used by climbers to tie their harness. It also very strong and secure, which is highly resistant to loosening. This knot also is easy to inspect to ensure if it's tied correctly.
Okay, so the step is like this. We take this knot and then we insert back here into the first hole. Just like this. Okay, you can see that? Okay, but you need to make sure. You need to always make sure that there is a hole at the back. We don't need to pull it all. We just need to limit it a little bit.
This knot doesn't typically require a backup knot since it already is extremely secure. The climbers usually use this knot to tie their rope to the harness. It also useful for loading, rescue and any application requiring a highly secure permanent loop. However, it can jam lightly after heavy loading that makes it hard to untie.
These two holes, just like this. And then our figure of 8 loop already done. Ta-da! Thank you.